another morning skate show with the hockey coach guru. Coach Francis directly for the beautiful Sunshine Estate in Florida. And yep, it's happening last night during the show, at the warm-up show. The internet, the cable, everything shut down for about 9 hours. I got the cable back at midnight. I got the internet back at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I used my phone last night and to do some work online. I could not go on the live stream with my phone. I think the power on my phone would not be good enough to be live stream here. But yeah, but always a great thing. This is a lesson I want to share with you. Is anything happening, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So I have two options right there last night. I could be upset, I could be mad, I could be negative, or take advantage of my time to do something. And that's what I did. I took my time last night to create new graphics, to reviewing what I need to do to be better and study. And then I listening the game on the radio. So I talk all night with in our tap, and I make the post game last night after the game. I cannot do this. And the post game was out at midnight, and I used my phone internet to create that part. So it was pretty good overall. But I miss you. I really miss you. I miss that kind of family we are here. I understand we're not 20,000 people. I understand we don't make a ton of money, but it's priceless. You cannot make more money here by the relationship we create from each one of us. The fact, like in our tap and Danny T, first of all, I want to thank them personally from my bottom of my heart. The way they worked last night to keep that chat alive and exchange all night long, and to create like what we got 50, 49, 52 likes last night because those both person take a time of their own time to make that kind of fun and entertaining. So first I want to thank them, but secondly to say to you, thank you. I got many texts during the night, like, you know, to know what's going on, everything like that. And this is also about, at the end of the day, you know, in life, you never compare. People say you would like to get like a hot take, or like the hockey guy, or Gravitech, and they are great people. They are amazing people. They do amazing job. But I don't want to be like them. I want to be who we are. That kind of culture we build here, by the friendship and relationship we have between each one of us. That's all it's about. I don't have like another you know, dream or goal, or no, I want to build that channel with friendship and relationship, and this is all it's about. And so I just want sharing with you my thought, and I apologize I was not there, but it's happened. And it was about 3,000 people lost the internet last night, the cable. So I realized, you know, without cable internet, life is not fun. I was like, cannot do anything, honestly. But it turned around to be a good night, a good fun night. So we have a few people in the chat already, guys. Mr. Ron with Kings 20, directly from Utah, back in the house this morning. Of course, King of Gamer. Welcome back, Mr. King. Thanks to be a part of the show. Thanks to join us. And also, yep, the internet decided to leave the building. From upstate New York, welcome back, Mr. Jose Duarte is in the house. Mr. Ron talk about the Dowdy. We're going to talk about him the next couple of minutes. And yep, the end is the end for him, unfortunately. And here we go. He's back again for one more time. I'm talking about the man of the man. The man, I'm talking about Danny Butterby. Welcome back, Mr. Danny. Thanks to be a part of the show this morning. I appreciate a lot to be a part of us. And not shootout for another tap. No, we missed the shootout last night. You know, I think the goaltender leave the building and that we are out. Jail time, coach. We have a lot of jail. Honestly, Tony, I think we have I think it's going to be the first time at the everybody go to jail, so we're going to turn on like a party time tonight. We need to figure out something else. We cannot be at a jail like that with 26 people in the jail tonight, but we'll see what happens. Oh, tonight. Oh, time out. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on, coach? Tonight, the show is at 5 o'clock. So, we apologize. It's not my fault. It's in our tap. Just kidding. But in our tap, have to do something. It's a birthday of his wife. And he asked us if he would like to, if we could start at 5 o'clock tonight. I said, not a problem. So, tonight, the show, guys, is at 5 o'clock. Until 6. So that's the warning. That's what's happening. So you have 14 game tonight. You have 2 ways you can do that. You can send me an email and send me all your prediction. That's not a problem. Don't forget your fantasy players. Don't forget the number of the score. I don't know if Nooner can count on after 14 game all the number. I think Nooner cannot go over 84, but we'll see what happens with him. But the show tonight, guys, 5 o'clock p.m. So I just invite you to remind you, 5 o'clock p.m. tonight. So please don't go nowhere. 5 o'clock tonight. So thank you so much for your understanding. I look forward to see you. If not, send me an email. Like I said, put all the predictions. Many of you does this on the weekend, so I'm sure you can do that if you want to. And that'd be good. Mr. Joseph LANHAM is in the house tonight. This morning. Good morning, Joseph. Because Joseph is in the Central Time. It's only 11:08. Joseph, what's going on? Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you this morning. And thanks to be a part of the show. Round 1, it may not be big, but we tight committee. Exactly, King of Gamer. I agree with you about that. Thank you, guys, all the supporters. Thank you so much, Danny, about that. Miss Kelly in the house. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us this morning. Toronto play against Buffalo tonight. Thank you so much, Jose. Very kind of you. Really appreciate about that one over there. Mr. Johnny Golden! Come on down! Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, I don't know, but Johnny Golden, I'm talking to you directly. Because I create a lot of content, Mr. Johnny, and I do a lot outside, and I would love to send you an email 1 time per week, maybe 2, talking about the Montreal Canadiens. I create a lot of the stuff. It's not on the online here. Talk about fan player, prospect, everything like that. And for what you bring to us, you deserve to become an ultimate member of the Hockey Nation live show, Mr. Johnny. And we're going to give you a free member with us. But what I need from you is one thing in return. I want to give you a free member, like I mentioned, but I need you to send me an email, coach@codefrenchy.com. I don't know if Mr. Danny can write in my email online here right now. And Johnny, take a note. Send me personally an email, and I will be part of the member. And I will send you the email about what we do outside of the live stream, where I think I have some great email article about fun things like today, yesterday was Monday, Tuesday. We did Austin Matthews. We talk about Emil Hanneman and everything like that. So, Johnny, again, this is for you. I hope you're going to do it, and we really appreciate for what you did with us. So thank you so much again, and we give you a free member of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Renaud, hey coach, I don't think George Anderson will ever fit the East-West system because he was only good at North-South. Renaud, I'll be honest with you. Not really agree with you because they works with him, Renaud. They have a great press conference for the last 2 days. Martin St. Louis talk about Josh Anderson, about explain to him what the game does when you the game slow, when the game make you slower, and sometimes to understand to read the play better. And sometimes you don't have to go fast. But sometimes slow is faster at fast. Tell me again, coach. Sometimes slow is faster at to be fast. That's an expression I create when I was teaching the kids, where sometimes you don't have to go all the way at 200 miles per hour. Sometimes it's better to slow the game, your pace on the ice, and then looking. And that's what they try to teach to Josh Anderson right now. And the way Josh Anderson played for 7 years in NHL, and to change him slowly, Renaud, it would take him 6 to 8 months. So you have to be patient with him. It will change his game, and I'm telling you right now, Josh Anderson is going to benefit of Martin St. Louis a long term, not a short term. And that's what that's what you have to be patient with Josh Anderson, with other players too. Because Martin St. Louis teaching them to learning another way to understand the game. It's all about sometimes with no puck. The problem yesterday in Montreal was they don't play with a puck. Right? So the no puck, what do you do with no puck? Right? And that's the time for that puck to adapt. When he talk about the concept, that's what he's talking about. What do you do with no puck? What do you do to slow your game and to read and to see where are they? I was said a lot of time, and Martin St. Louis said, where are they? Me, I would say, take a picture. You have 9 players on the ice. 4 wear the same colors of the jersey, and 5 are another colors jersey. You need to take the picture every half seconds. Every half second when you carry on the puck or win not puck. Take a picture. The people would always say, Coach, oh yeah, take a picture. I know. Coach Franchise, the guy said, take a picture. Because that's what you're recording. That's what you refresh your mindset and to see the game's friendly. Okay, where's the 12 is right now? Wait a minute, I carry on the puck. Where are they? You have 4 players in front of me. Where's my teammates? 2 F1, and F2, and F3. When I back checking, where the F1, where the F2, where the F3, there's a lot of reading you have to stimulate in your head at half-second decision about that one over there. Look what happened yesterday. DUARTE come almost like a 2-1 with Gallagher. He did not see, I think it's DUARTE. He did not see very well Gallagher. Okay, he did not take a picture. If he would took the picture, he would realize where Gallagher is. And that's what we're talking about. So for Renaud, Josh Anderson, he will be great, but give him 6 months. That's all he takes. And that's what he talks. I love, people love Daryl Sutter talking after the press conference, right? It's a priceless watching and listening Martin St. Louis, the practice the morning after the press conference and also after the game. Last night, the press conference, the Montreal Canadiens guys lost 4-2 yesterday. The press conference of Martin St. Louis, when they finish, right, they have a joke or something happening. Anyway, they shut down the press conference with a big smile between Martin St. Louis and the reporter. Everybody was laughing for something happening. I never see this in the last 10 years with Montreal Canadiens. Why? It's because they build a culture, a relationship between the reporter and the team, where they believe the reporter are a part of the team. They respect them and they understand their job too. And that's why the Montreal build right now. So I'm sorry I take a little bit long time about that. King Coach, a chat. You all make the content amazing. I look forward to coming here every day. Thank you so much, Ron. I really kind of you about that one over there. I just watched the Butler being knocked out Knoxville on Jack last night. That was funny. No way is going to do leave again. I picked Winnipeg 5-2 almost about the team score correctly. King, yep. You're the only one with Francois Pitt that did it yesterday. Mr. Corey Hill in the house. Welcome back. Mr. Paul Fulo Letipolo Biron Fulo is in the house today. Honestly, Johnny, that's a great question about Emil Henneman. I think when I heard Saturday morning, it was some problem, the visa. But I don't know if it's a part of the team. Laval won again yesterday. Laval guy on fire right now. And I'm going to talk about the Laval Rocket in the next 5-10 minutes. I won't go to jumping about the news about that one there. Does Arizona and Seattle play tonight? Yes. Arizona play tonight against Calgary. Yep, Seattle Kraken versus the Calgary Flame. And I did not see, and Arizona owes the New Jersey Devils. Wow, Joseph is going to go in the bed late tonight about that for sure. I know it's not Christmas, but all I ever want is Ottawa Senators win the Stanley Cup one of the days. Yeah, Corey. Patience is the key. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy every game. Have fun. It's a great team to watch, Corey. Ottawa Senator. It's fun to watch. That's all about other than. Could Amir Hoffman and Biron be the most expensive forward in hockey next year? I'm not sure about that one over there, but I don't see Hoffman on the forward line. Honestly, they would not put him Hoffman on the forward line, but they talked about yesterday about Gallagher also as a third line with DUARTE and Hoffman, if I can recall it, or Armia. They talked about this last night, Renault, and French station. Thank you, Ron. I'm not a fan of Mike Hoffman because he has almost no defensive awareness. I know all the time we need goal scorer, but we need player that is the opposing player to help outside defense too. Yeah, King of Gamer, yes. I don't like to be negative. I'm never going to talk again Marc Bergevin like a bad GM, maybe to that. But what I would say sometimes is the people are strong, or they have some strength, their skill, and some they have also some weak. And I think one thing, the Montreal Canadiens, under Marc Bergevin and Trevor Diamond, and everybody was there, right? Scott Millenby. At some point, they got Rick Dudley, and they got also Shane Shurla. It was evaluate the players. That was one of the problems they got. Evaluate players at the NHL and also on the prospect, and then match those players inside of the team. And that's why they have a lack of the cohesion between the team, the players of the team, the coaching staff, and then the player they will bring back together. If you want to have a team with speed, but you have to look for the players with speed. I think the Max Domi trade, it was a good one. It was fit with what they would try to accomplish with the speed of Montreal Canadiens. We talk about, Paul Biron and other players with the team at that time, where the speed was, quality. That's what they want to build. But they bring a guy with Mike Hoffman to patch up an area what they don't have, a snapper on power play. But they forgot the area of the Mac Hoffman where he's not good on the defensive zone. He's not aware what's going on, everything like that. I talk this about evaluation of the players. And that's what Marc Bergevin struggled on that side over there. So again, I think passive the snap, yeah, that's what we talk about, Renault, about that. Mr. RJ is in the house today. RJ Calabro, sports schedule. By the way, I want to take a 30 second, guys, to ask you to have some prayer. Really bad incident happening to this morning in New York subway, and you know, a couple of people got shot again this morning, and I just want to send my prayer and my thought for the family and for the people got shot, and hopefully it's not easy, right? And it's life is short, guys. Life is short. You never know. You never know. Take a time to tell people how much you love them. Take a time to tell people how much you care about people. Because the reporter have embraced the tank and won't lose now. And it's okay about this right now, Renault. We are right now at 10-11 games before the end of the season. You can see a bit a lack of commitment yesterday. I did not see like what did you see the game, coach? I see this morning. So Nick Uski did not play his best game. Cole Caulfield was a little bit invisible yesterday. DUARTE was the best line yesterday overall. DUARTE also got his 9 points the last 10 games. You can starting to understand the value of Christian DUARTE right now with the Montreal Canadiens. That's what he is. And he's looking good. On the player enemy coach, I agree with you there. He was Renault. In the past, he was. And we cannot stay in the past. Last night, Renault, you see, the people, the reporter love Martin Saint-Louis. They love Ken Hughes because they are open up. They open up them. The job that Chantal Machabé right now transform the relationship between the reporter and the team. It takes time. It takes time. And we cannot stay in the past. We have to have a better open up mindset about things. Life, difficult thing for the people is this. They don't like the change. They like the routine. They stay in the past. They don't create, they don't evaluate with what's going on in life. That's the mindset of a lot of people. And for me, I have to be more open up about the things. Right now, I love what I see from the Montreal Canadiens. Maybe not on the ice, but around, they care. The Jean Béliveau in 1970s, 80s, and 90s, before he died, that's what he was doing with the Montreal Canadiens. He was care about the people. And that's what he brings right now. We lost that the kindness in Montreal for the last 3-4 years under Marc Bergevin. With all the respect for Bergevin. But we lost that the trust and honesty and loyalty with integrity for what they did and many people around the Montreal Canadiens for many years. Marc Bergevin used another way to run that team. It is what it is. Jose Grep, you guys last night, buddy. I picked Jet to how everyone is doing. Coach, yep. Yeah, 3 people, Andrew Lepage, François Pitre, and also King of the Gamer are the only 3 they diss about that. I made 3 comments before you notice me. That's awesome, Corey. At least I comment you about this. So it takes time to get there about that. And if ever you it's like I cannot see everybody. At least I took a time to welcome you at some point, Corey. That's great. That's great. I could ignore you completely, but I did not. It just takes time, right? That's life. Here we go. I'm doing good, Andrew. How are you doing? Danny, good again. Not bad one. Okay, okay. Do you think Emil is top 9 material? Do you think Emil is a top 9 material? Yes, King of Gamer. I think Emil, it could become. I think become is the right word about Emil and Emil. I think someone, I think it was Nicholas Lan, he said that last Saturday. Emil Eneman guy is a prototype the player. He can become exactly what Killorn does for the Tampa Bay Lightnings. That kind of players like Killorn play, Eneman can become that kind of players. Now, the Eneman, he need to, he's about 2-3 years before he become a players. They be like JC Ireland, right? Those kind of players take time. They are coming from a Sweden league. They have to adapt. They need to understand what you need to do every time that. But they are the kind of player that can be top 9 at some point. Great comment, Martin Saint-Louis, about Jesse yesterday, by the way. Out at Anaheim, before which team get an upset win tonight? That's a good question, Renaud. I love that one. Is it an upset if Vancouver beat the Golden Knight? Is it an upset if the Star beat the Tampa Bay? Is it an upset if the Blackhawks beat the Kings? Is it an upset if the Sharks beat the Nashville? Is it an upset if the Flyers beat the Washington? And that's what I have. I go back on my head like this. I think in general, if you play bottom 6 minutes, you need a good balance offense defense. About that right now, so he said for a long time. Maximum Pride was his weaknesses and downfall. He said, if you want the way to get a dog, he lost respect of the players. What he did, Renault, Mac, he take care about his players a lot. He have a good relationship with Carey Price, with Gallagher. He take care about his players. What he took, he did not take care. It's about everybody else. Everything was scrutiny under him. Nobody can do a lot of things if he was not him. He was doing this, so he was a little bit like selfishness about like it's all because of Marc Bergevin as working like a team. He shut down the saloon for the ex-Montreal Canadiens. He never invite any players part of the Montreal Canadiens. He does a lot of things with he didn't do well around. But I would say to you, he have a lot of respect for the player because they got a lot of money from Marc Bergevin. He paid very well for what they bring on the table. The Carey Price, the Betry, Gallagher, Armia, without knowing his salary cap at some point. But everybody has different opinion for sure. Jose Uza is going to get hit with a snow this month. How old are you, Danny? If you have a lot of air, will be right. Hoffman does have a lot of leadership. Does have a lot of shit. He's a great veteran. They should go after another veteran defenseman or forward. I know about this because he used to play with him. Unfortunately, Corey, I disagree with you about Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman don't have a lot of leadership. I depend on what kind of leadership you talk about. But a leadership is the role model. Is the guy working hard. Is the guy skating back and forth. Is the guy back checking. Is the guy to take care about the 2 ways. Everything like that. The Hoffman, he don't have those kind of what I just mentioned to you. He's skilled by the defensive side, but he did not bring this on the table with the Montreal Canadiens. So maybe he did on your eyes in Ottawa. I didn't see this in Florida Panthers. I didn't see it with the Blues. And this year, one of the most disappointment players in the Montreal Canadiens this season. So for me, I don't consider him as a leader. But I respect what you think about that. I thought Serge underpaid for DUARTE when they acquired him, coach. But, listen, how many players performed under Dominic Charm at the beginning? Not many. And then after that, DUARTE got a COVID. Then DUARTE got hurt. And then after that, he shot 1 month after Martin Saint-Louis. He's starting to develop. And Martin St. Louis said about DUARTE or about any player, he said, guys, it's not about how many goals you have. It's about the details of the game. He said DUARTE, that's what he does. He does all the little things nobody see on the. He said, look, I don't say he is like John Tavares, but the people forget about the goal of Matthews and the season manner, what John Tavares bring on the table. He said, Christian DUARTE, he does a lot of things. He won the face-off. He cut the line puck. He's covered very well his players. And I think for me, he did not find the right players around him. At the beginning, he was with Hoffman and Anderson. Both of them was a -16 under Dominic Charm. But yeah, but you know, it's not like the minus is important for me, but yeah, something missing there. But yep, that's all about. Go, hey, Jake McAnooey is in the house. Thank you so much for your update, RJ, for the situation in New York. I appreciate a lot. I'm used to do the snow. I just don't like it, but I can enjoy running with the time. I need Vegas to beat Canucks, Jake. Really, really important game, Jake, tonight for the Vegas Golden Knight. The Vegas could do two things here. It could beat the Canucks, almost eliminate the Canucks, and at the same time, Vegas could jump in the race and with the Kings and the Dallas Star. How about that? No, the upset Phillies over. No, the upset is Phillies over Washington. Yep, I told Jose correct. The Sabres gonna beat the Leaf, but Matthews gonna get 59-60. He said, Jake. But I'll leave run. Let's go, me strong. Thanks so much, Jose. Coach, let's talk about Erik Karlsson with his teammate. It's bad. He takes all the cap, but does not work hard. Yeah, that's another one also. It's very interesting. Sad. He is only took care of the certain player. He's not good a leader. Yep, exactly. That's all need to do. The best thing, make a shutdown. Victor Mete, Udo, Dano. Yeah. But I think Mete Udo don't have a lot of career in NHL, unfortunately. I think he missed Dano. I think he have a, you know, he was difficult to deal at some point, Renault also. I think the situation with Markov and Redzlov, it could be a better ways. I think Kolchanak, it could be a better ways. But again, so it would be interesting to see that, about that. Yeah, possible about Carey Price. The schedule of the game all week is lopsided. Yep, I agree with you, Joseph, about that. You have to go one day at a time. Bergie have the both hands tied behind his back during Price contract negotiation. About that. Winnipeg just passed Vancouver last night, and now they beat Vegas. They would be 1 point behind Vegas. It's so crazy for the third pass. You take Ozzy about that. Yeah, you can almost not lose a lot of game because you go back from up and down. Malkin suspended for a game. We're going to talk about this. I have Winnipeg round. They don't play tonight. No, they don't play tonight. If King can make the playoff without Dowdy and Walker, just imagine what they do next season with them. Yeah, you're right, Danny. Coach, talk to the World Family. Great channel. He's a great man. Thanks so much, Jose. Alpen, Spencer, for chicken pan, Baro Wiki, and Face. Yep, absolutely. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great, and we really appreciate about that. Let's talking about some things going on around the league before we continue talking about it. Let's go right here. And where we start? Is it this one? Here we go. Who are they?
Oh my God!
For a long time we did not do who are they. Why not to do a little who are they right now? Not sure, I was not born yet, King said. At least you should find at least 2 people of those 4. I know this is on way for next season with bottom 10 would make the playoff in 2023. Yeah, possible, Corey, for sure. Nobody got them. That's all right, Danny. Danny, if it was your brother said, Danny, don't worry, it's happened a lot of times. Just kidding. All right. Let's start with the guy beside me. Here we go, Andrew. The guy beside me is Bobby Orr. The guy beside Bobby Orr is Phil Esposito. The guy beside Phil Esposito is Ken Hodge. And the guy at the end with the number 9 is Johnny Busick for the Boston Bruins. All 4 players for the Boston Bruins. Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito, Ken Hodge, and of course Johnny Busick. That's what they are. Does the judge it on Jody expose him as an old weak defender? It's funny, Renault, because I was said Giordano is still looking good, but he lost the speed. I don't see his speed like he was before. About that one over there. Mr. 7 member isn't back in the house. The owners of the Sport Bob. Thank you from Sweden. Thank you so much, Stefan, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes before you leave the building. That'd be great. Montreal lost yesterday by a score 4-2 against the Winnipeg Jets. Great performance of Sam Montembeault yesterday. Without him, after 40 minutes, I believe this game is 5-1 Winnipeg. I could consider this game one of the worst game under Martin Saint-Louis overall as a team effort, as a team show up. And I don't know why. I feel like they was not there yesterday. They have 25 shots, and I look again and I check again. 8 of the 25 guys are from the net, like about 6-7 feet. The rest, the 17 of the 25 are all over. Blue line, at the dots, outside the house, and no opportunities. They have 6 opportunities during the game yesterday to score a goal. That's not good enough. So you have 2 things right there. I think Winnipeg really defend very well yesterday. It was very hard for Montreal to go through the blue line. At 5 versus 5, they have to run the puck a lot or dump the puck to opponent side. But they lost the battle. The speed of Nikolai Heller and the other players step up. The brother of Justin Barron have a 1 goal, 1 assist for them. And the best team yesterday won this game. I have no excuse to tell you other than the fact the best team won yesterday for to do it. I got the first 2 guy, Renault. Yep, you get it. Stefan, yep. Johnny Busick is from where? He's from Canada, but that's an easy answer, coach. I would say Ontario, but I would not be surprised it's from Montreal area. I don't know why I feel that way. First period for both teams was boring. Yeah, I agree with you about this, Joseph. 0-0 first game. 9 shots versus 9 versus 7. Only 1 penalty. Paul Biron. And then we paid not too much. Montembeault make a couple of saves at the first. He make amazing, great saves on the second period. Montreal opened the score. And then Winnipeg come back 2-1 after 40. Josh Anderson scored his 100th goal of his career, 2-2. And then after that, Shelnikov scored an empty net after that. But as an exciting game, I don't think so it was the one we're going to remember forever at the end of the day. At the end. Yes, I agree with you about that, Renault, about Giordano for sure. Bryce Garrett is in the house. Coach, what game will you be streaming tonight? Coach, he wants to do the Carolina and Rangers, to be honest with you, King, but with all the respect and all the people are inside this channel, love the Toronto Maple Leaf. We're going to do the Toronto Maple Leaf tonight with the Sabres, but we're going to follow very closely the game with the Rangers and the Carolina. They battle for the first position. So tonight we do the Buffalo versus the Toronto Maple Leaf. So that's what we are about that one over there. Let's move on to the next news. Yes, it's happening. We talked about this yesterday during the show. And don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Malkin got 4 games. We was surprised. I explained to you yesterday during the show why I was not agreeing with the situation with him about the NHL did not do the right things on the ice. He got only a 4-minute, only 2-minute advantage for Nashville. I believe why they did not give him a 5-minute game misconduct. I cannot believe it. Why they gave right away the penalty and why not to wait to see the video on the inside the locker room and then come back on the ice and then give the right call and go from there. The referee over there missed completely that one again. And for me, it's all about to be logic and make sense to me. And they did not do it yesterday. And obviously, but not obviously, they find a way now, the NHL, find a way to get out this. And they get 4 minutes to 4 minutes during that power play, during that call. But he got a 4-game suspension. Well done, well deserved. And it's great to see the NHL gave some kind of the outcome of the situation without knowing it's Malkin or it's Max Domi or Gallagher or Kadri or whatever who they are. They gave him a right number of the game, I believe, and it's good to see that. Yep, I agree with you, Corey, about the second, third after that Vegas. At Vegas tonight, we play a very important game, Stefan, again, the Canucks Vancouver Rangers. So Edmonton would be a good game tonight, too. I agree with you. That's a game we have to follow for sure. About that, I agree with you, Coach. Yep. Coach, do you think Malkin gets it was enough? Yes. Yes, Jose, about that one over there. They gave 2 games for Matthews. I would say maybe 1 to Matthews, but 2 it was good. All right. And they gave him 4. I think that's well done by the league about that one over there. His gesture, it was worse at Matthews in my book. Bad reaction, bad behavior, and you go this before the season finish. It was not very well done by Mr. Malkin about that one over there. Ron talked about him a little bit earlier. This is really an uppercut for the Los Angeles Kings, or jab by Butterbean. They lost for the rest of the season. The number 8, Drew Doughty, a really big loss. You talk about major loss like Weber, Carey Price, or those kind of superstars they are for their team. He's out with the same kind of problem he had with Jonathan Drouin, wrist surgery. He's going to be ready for the upcoming season. That's the good news. But I don't know how this is going to affect the Kings. Enough to remind us all the time, yeah, but they're going to have their schedule. Excuse me, it's easy. At that time of the year, right now, I don't see any schedule easy right now. Everybody wants to show something. I think it will be interesting how they're going to get there. Did Malkin get fined too? $119,000 run, if I can recall it. Coach, out the LA, Nashville, Dallas, Vegas, Winnipeg, Vancouver for the last position, and Pacific and the last 2 wild card. If you have to take a guess who is in and who is out at the end, I still believe Vegas is in, and Los Angeles is out. Nashville, Dallas, Vegas is in. Winnipeg is out with Vancouver. So Nashville, Dallas, and Vegas are in. Now, Nashville and Dallas are not sure, right? If one of them can pick it up, now the Los Angeles can go in with Vegas, Edmonton, and then Nashville or Dallas, one or two is out, and then Winnipeg. So you still have a lot of game to play. I can't wait to go through the week, starting next Monday, where we are. Because something, I don't think so, at that moment, Vancouver, Winnipeg will be still in the race. It's going to be more about LA, Nashville, Dallas, and Vegas, 4 teams, and you have to pick 2 of them to make the playoff. I still believe it's on the week. Vancouver could be shut down tonight, and Winnipeg at some points on the week about that. Thanks so much, Danny. John Deschie, Brazil, was born in Edmonton. I know you have a 13-point plus, but I did not know he was in Edmonton. Great comments about this. Winnipeg and Vancouver are out. Officially, no, but I think I don't see them to back in the race for that part. Nothing is easy, and King are still playing with a bunch of the prospect and a main starter out. Yep. Ron, I just feel they will miss Gaz at the end. And Arthur say, yeah, again, I recall in Arthur because he's always said they have an easy schedule. The Chicago, the Arizona, the Seattle, and they play a lot of games for the rest of they have 10 games to go, I believe, or 9, and they play a lot of games below 500 team. But for me, it's not this. I think they start to be tired mentally, physically with the players like Dano, Kopitar, and Peterson, quick, everything like that. I think that's what my biggest concern about the Kings. And whatsoever they make the playoff, that team don't go nowhere after that. But regardless of what happening to them at the end of the year, the next 3 weeks, they have an amazing, great year. They play over my expectation, Ron, to be honest with you. And we have to give credit for them. Terry T in the house. That's why fans seem to want to get rid of the coach. Is it that bad? Then you should get. It's funny because the news from Detroit Red Wings about MICHEL is they're going to take 1 more month after the season is over to reevaluate everything about that one there. I don't have no idea right now, Terry. I'll be honest with you. You have to remember, okay, who worked with Steve Yzerman in the last 10 years could be a good fit with him. And that's something we have to pick it up a little bit more time to figure out that. What I want to mention to you guys is Anaheim Ducks confirmed they bring back Dallas Higgins as a 1 more year to go from Pat Verbeek. So that's where we're at. Vegas and Dallas for the last spot, Renaud said. I agree Vegas would be in. I'm not sure about Dallas. That would hurt LA coach Jose. Yeah, if the King make the playoff or not, they can huge step forward in the right direction. Absolutely right about that. Is Jet Canucks out? Coach watch Dallas there. Sometimes telling me they're going to sneak in. It's a big game for tonight. They play Tampa Bay. So what I'm going to tell you, whatever happened to Dallas, guys, the game they lost again, the Seattle Kraken 3-1. I still believe that game is going to hurt them at the end of the year. That's a game they have to win on the road. The last time they lost against them, but will be interesting to see that. I'm proud to tell you tonight we're going to do the game at Toronto and the Buffalo, and we're going to welcome the big guy Owen Power with the Buffalo Sabres tonight. Start to play for them. Just graduate for the Michigan World Rights. World War Right. It was the first round overall pick last season, 6'6". Play with Dallin and the Buffalo Sabres. So it'll be interesting to see him for them, honestly, play with the Buffalo Sabres. Talking about the Anaheim Ducks, unfortunately, they got eliminated during the weekend. So I just want to share it with you. Poor Ducks. We forgot we lost the Ducks in the middle of the logo. Coach, okay. I still feel surprised to get no one team in the East keep pace for the playoff run. Islanders been too close. Yeah. It was too far. I think would make the East less exciting. I want to mention a bit what's going on with the Laval Rockets. First of all, the Montreal returned yesterday. Jess Ilonin. Ireland is just joined the team in Rockford, I believe. They played in Belleville yesterday. I think they're going to Rockford right now. The Laval won yesterday. A great performance for them. That will helping them. And talking about the Laval Rockets, guy, very bad news yesterday for the Montreal Canadiens. They shut down Justin Barron for the rest of the year with problem with the foot. He was walking with a boot orthopedic yesterday, so we don't expect Barron to play at some point with the Montreal or with the Laval Rockets. And unfortunately, that's bad news after he scored first goal in NHL the same night against Ottawa Senators. But that's the end for Justin Barron, so I just wanted to mention. And, you know, the big question of the week, honestly, you have to go with that one over there. Is this man, Danny, thank you so much. Carey Price. When he play? What you expect from him? Is it tomorrow night? Is it Friday? Is it Saturday? Or he's not to play at all? Only him knows. And we'll see. The only thing I know already is not play tomorrow. He's going to be a part of the trip, travel with the team today. But it will be interesting about that, how he's going to, when he's going to play. I predict it will be Saturday night, but I will not be I predict it will be Saturday night. Coach, which team this year are you the most disappointed and the meeting expectation? But, you know, Montreal Canadiens is one of them for sure. The New York Islanders is really the most disappointed in my eyes. Yeah. The New York Islanders. Corey. So that's what we had about this. I don't want to talk too much about Darcy Kuemper, but I want to mention one thing about him is everybody talk about Colorado have no goaltender. Colorado should trade for Théoren Fleury, everything like that. And sometimes the best trade you do in hockey is when you don't do it. And I believe right now Kuemper need to be on the conversation of the Vezina Trophy at some point. He have an amazing, great season so far. He's doing well. Will be interesting how he's going to do during the playoff. But I think they pay a lot to get him, a first-round pick, and they trust him. And I think it was the right call to do that. If they was trade for Fleury, guys, they could not trade what they did for Sturm and Lekonen. So they go with Kuemper, and then they consider to get Lekonen, add more deep depth players in the zone. So that's what on their team. So that's the reason about this for them. We're going to talk tomorrow, I believe, about the race for the Hart Trophy. We want to be sure. We would like to know your 5 players and nomination about that one over there. I agree, Coach, and Yakano was not expected. Yeah, I agree with you. We're going to finish this one. I know it's hard to read this, guys, from your computer. I can maybe a bit more bigger. But this is the chance for the by the Puck Media, I believe, they win the Stanley Cup. And the best chance right now is Colorado at 13.3, and we have the Calgary Flames at 13.3, following by the Toronto at 10.7, the Panthers at 10.3, and 6.9 the Minnesota Wild, and 5.6 the Edmonton, and then I can go like this. But I think it's fun to follow up that map around who have a chance to win the Stanley Cup and win the first round and everything like that. So, Barron, so much better than Harris. It's sad. I don't think so, but Renault. Barron was a 25 overall pick, first round, Renault. So the expectation was this. Harris, it was a plus coming from the second round, I believe. I think it was 47 or third round, 74 overall pick, Renault. So as a pronostic by the draft, Barron should be better to Harris. So for me, I think it's a great. Harris, he plays so far good. I'm impressed by the way he responded in NHL. I think he's going to have more difficulties, but he's hanging there. I think he gave a lot of good minute for the Montreal Canadiens for the time they use him. So I don't see why it's sad for you about that. So let's conclude that one over there. Whoops, why you put you out, coach, about that. Who is going to win the Vizina? That's the question. That's the reason I bring you, Renault, Quimper. Because, since the beginning, we always said Justakin, Anderson, Quimper. I believe right now all my 3 goaltender on the Trophy Vizina at that moment on my book. John Gregor, welcome aboard. Thank you so much, RJ. This is huge night for Buffalo, but every other team is getting started with entry-level players. Yeah, I agree with you about that. Columbus have a few of them, everything like that. Does Matthews deserve the heart? I said Key. I said no. It will be interesting. Not a Selkie for sure. Run, but the Hart is going to be a nomination, I believe, with the many team they read, with the many team they got and many goal he has. He's going to be a nomination for sure. Who is your 3 Selkie finalists? Barkov, Bergeron, for sure. Now the third, it can be with fun players. Can they go with Ryan O'Reilly again? I'm not sure. Sebastian Aho, do he deserve it? I'm not sure. But Barkov and Bergeron is going. One of the two is going to win. Is going to win it for sure. No, Jose. I understand your point of view. Not 70. I would say to you, if he gets 64, 63, 64. He should be a nomination. He have to be a nomination, by the way. Without him, Toronto does not make the playoff, I believe. On my eyes. So we'll be interesting about this. We are almost at the end of the show. It's time for what? It's time for...
Oh my God!
The quiz, Frenchy quiz. We want to graduate last Friday, Round King, Andrew, and Richard Mullen. And in our tap, they win... Sunday night, we have Adam Berger win Friday night with RJ Calabro, who's Joseph and Luc did it, and Michel Michael Devillano. And then yesterday, guys, we have 2 people did it. Yamo is not here today, and John Gregor was the winner of the question of the day. But it will be interesting where we at now for today. So let's dive in and see who's going to win today, the winner of the Tuesday. 3 easy questions today. No, he's a great scholar, but I have never been print with the rest of his play. All right, first question of the day. During the playoff 2019 and 2020, so 2 years ago, how many different players scored a minimum 1 goal during the playoff? So 260 player is the number we're looking for. 260 different players score 1 goal during the playoff 2019-2020. Remember, that year it was the bubble with 24 teams in NHL. Under, over, or exact. Hey, coach, I just came in. So much the autre favorite. Awesome. Sling, YT. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click on the likes. And we appreciate your comments. Ron with King said A. Joseph said A. RJ said A. Sling White Tea said A. Anybody else? Corey Hill say A. King said C. Renault, they make David Hart. Anybody want to get a chance for the winner of the quiz? Anybody want a money again? I can wait about 10 seconds. People like Danny did not do it. Anybody else? Danny said under. All right. Thank you so much. So everybody said under. We have one exact, and nobody took the over today.
Oh my God!
The answer is over. 262 players, and nobody get a good answer for the beginning of the first question today.
Oh my God!
Sorry about that, but 0 for everybody. You have still a chance to win the contest today. So don't give up. And
oh my God!
Center I said C. Yeah, a little bit later, Mr. Andrew, but it was behind her. Yeah, I said under, Danny. Yeah, it was over, unfortunately, Mr. Danny. Question number 2. During the season 2016-2017, how many players scored 30 goals a plus during that season? The number is 25. So during the season, how many players scored 30 goals a plus during that season? Example, Austin Matthews, it was his first year in NHL, he got 40. Joe Jose said under. RJ said over. John Gregor said under. Renault said under. Ron Wick King said impact, said exact. Joseph Laham said under. King said exact. Corey Hill said over. Danny said under. Look like everybody participate. That's good.
Oh my God!
The answer is over. 26 players got 30 goals a plus. Congratulations for Mr. Corey Hill with the number exact, and RJ with the with over. Both of them take the lead by 1 at that moment, but everybody can win until the end.
Oh my God!
About that one over there. It looked like Andrew could be a little bit late on the answer. If ever he answered back, we're going to give him a good answer if he got it. It looked like his internet is behind. Question number 3 of the day. Well, John Gregor said B. Are we going to give it to John Gregor also? Some of them look like they are behind a little bit. John Gregor got over. Congratulations. Here we go. Question number 3. Of the 26 players we just talked about, from the question number 2, how many teams have at least one player score 30 goals? I'm talking about 17 teams have at least a minimum of one player score 1 goal and one player score 30 goals. So that's the answer of that one over there. Is it under, over, or exact? Renault said exact. RJ said under. Joseph said exact. Danny said exact. Round with King said exact. King of Gamers said B, over. I miss Corey Hill at that moment. I miss Andrew. Corey Hill said over 18. I'm waiting for a mulligan. Wow. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is... sorry, coach. I missed the first coach. Lagging Jose Duarte, not a problem. It's all good. It's perfectly great with you about that one over there. And, you know, it's happened sometime where you have... for the lagging, some people struggle right now with that. All right, sorry about that. I was trying to answer.
Oh my God!
The answer, that one, center ice said C. John Gregor said C. Over 18 number possible with Manny's friend team, and the winner of this one, only we have King of Gamer and also Mr. Corey Hill. And with that answer, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Hill become the winner of the contest today with 2 good answers and 3 attempts. Congratulations. To Corey Hill, hating players, friend players got it over there with that part over there. They have something inside that one over there about 18 plus on the 31 team on that year. I was going to explain to you, but one player got traded during that season from one team to another team. So anyway, congratulations, Mr. Corey Hill. Today, you are the only one today make this happening, and you are the winner of the show of the day of the Hockey Nation Live show. So thank you so much, everybody, to join us today. It was another amazing, great show. Don't forget to click on the likes. A little bit light today, not many people, but that's happening about that. That's Bunting deserve the rookie award. No, on my eyes, Renault. I still believe it's going to be Raymond or Xander, or I really love Janat, but I don't think so he will get it. Thank you so much, Harvey. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Until then, we want to remind you, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thank you so much, everybody, to join us today. Zev Lecab, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show today. Don't forget to click on the likes. Congratulations, Mr. Corey Hill, for today for your participation. Sender Eyes, pleasure having you. I will see you a little bit later. Until then, we wish you an amazing, great day. And don't forget, today, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is the show of the warm-up show today. 5 o'clock. Join us and make some prediction. 14 game and on the night tonight, 14. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Thanks again for joining the Hockey Nation Live show. Thank you, Corey, Danny, Run with King, Zeplika, RJ, we love you. Center Andrew, King of Gamers, Joseph LANHAM, On with Kings, Renault, John Gregor, Jose Duarte. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, King. Thank you, Danny.